Hello everyone. Captain Troy Handsome of International Rescue here. Please state the nature of your emergency. Here with Journeys through the Sleighdiant Citadel, I'm joined by my fellow Slayers. I'll ask them all to introduce themselves, starting with Lux. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for us?
Hello, I am Lux. I am the keeper of the Deluxe Inn here with Jake. Well, you can't see him, but he's a little capybara dude with the same little hotel person hat. I forgot what we're called. You see, I only mimic people. I'm not a person. Hi, how are you today?
Hello, hello.
I play as a person named Ross Hex, and he is she, her. I am he, they. But she is she is. Half human, a little bit of dragonborn. She's got like some dragonborn scales on
Ross
her
Hex.
face. Yeah, that's me.
All right, thank you for your intro. Actually, with your name, I forgot that I should probably put some sort of warning on my screen. There might
Why?
be a frozen. All right. Next up, Corey. Could I ask you to introduce yourself and your character today?
Um, Hello, my name is Corey. It's short for Corian. Why is someone calling me right now?
Oh
Thank you so much,
no,
Corey.
phone
Oh
blowing up.
well. Oh well, this doesn't have caller ID. I don't know. So it's probably spam. Anyway, I'm
Spam.
Corey. It's short for Corian. I play as Pim, who is a half drow rogue who is he is a kleptomaniac and a thief and a bit a mischievous boy. Um Although I would like to take him a bit more I would like to take him a bit more seriously this time and like
Ooh.
have more to down to earth character, but he's still mischievous. He still gets into trouble sometimes. So
Don't we
yeah.
all?
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for the intro. All right. Stag, over to you.
Hi, I'm Stag, and I apologize for coughing in anyone's ears. Um, I am playing. I go, but I mostly prefer its pronouns, but I also go by they them there. Uh, I am playing my Mercury Dragonborn artificer and local ADHD nightmare, Vinzi later, who
Mhm.
goes by Z's and Zare. And Z is probably going to be a massive nightmare for my throat today.
Don't
Woohoo.
worry. The other Slayers have got your back for sure. All right. Thank you for the intro. Over to you,
Hello there. You can call me Omelet or Little Bait or whatever you want. Yeah, my pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing Dooley tonight, who is a paladin. She's a gnome and the unofficial leader of the Slayers. So, and totally all for the righteousness. Would
Yeah.
never steal anything, ever.
No,
Yes,
never
of
Or try
ever.
to
course.
kill characters, ever. But yeah, no, she means well. She means well.
She does.
And her
All right.
pronouns are she, her. So,
All right. Thank you for the intro.
mhm.
Last but not least, Reese, over to you.
Amazing. Hello, I'm Reese. I go by she, her, and today I am clocking into my NPC job at the factory. Uh, Y'all will see my quote unquote character later on.
Yay.
All right. Thank you for the intro. And then, of course, I'm Troy. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for, as always, I like to thank each and every one of you individually for agreeing to let me be your DM, for agreeing to play with me. Lux, thank you for doing a lot of setup and scheduling. Yeah, I appreciate you all. I'm excited to get this started. Any last questions before I start some music up, and I ask you all to kind of reminisce for the class what happened last time.
That's a good question. I remember we fought these little monsters that showed up, and after the battle, I think the villagers had no idea what happened.
Mm-hmm. It was like it had never occurred, or like they had been memory wiped. It's very odd.
Very ominous indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
blew up someone with a bazooka. That's all I remember.
I also
Oh,
remember
right.
some NPCs got
Over
some
here.
really good rolls, and we fought them
Oh
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot their
To
names,
be
but
honest, I completely forget what happened last time.
That's okay.
That's
That's why we have our collective brain cells to remember. And
yeah.
also the evidence here on the board, because the bazooka, you can see the results of that over on the right side of the screen. You can see where there was some
Oh yeah,
form
remember we fought something?
Yes, it was a series of these creatures that had a woman's face with long hair that were crawling around the battlefield and dissipated into mist upon you all defeating them and saving what you could of the existing people here.
Mm-hmm.
I also remember one of them made the mistake of biting Van.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, right. That was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after the battle, you basically met up with Magistrate Kuna Jun here, they them pronouns, who has asked you all for help. Specifically, because they went up to you and they asked, "Wait, what happened?" And you all were able to relay information, and they were basically thinking, "Oh my goodness, finally someone else realizes what's going on." Every time I talk to people, they don't know why they got these wounds. They don't have any recollection. They don't have their memories. So where you come in, now that you've remembered all these things, perhaps you can help. They've instructed you that there are 3 potential places you could check out, which I will list off again for you as a reminder to yourselves, since it's been a while, and also to our respective audiences. So they're concerned about 3 specific areas, and you all can basically discuss amongst yourselves which ones you think would be the best places to check out first. First was a construction site located outside the city walls where the Tiger District abuts the nearby forests. They explain that this construction site has suffered numerous attacks and unexplained setbacks. In addition to the construction site, which is location number 1, you have the Park of the Elders. Several attacks have occurred at this royal park in the Haite district. And fun fact for you all, it's also close to where your benefactor Youngi lives. And last but not least, the third place you all could potentially go to is the tea shop. And at this tea shop, specifically, it's the city's oldest tea shop located in the Phoenix district. 2 nobles were found wounded and nearly dead outside it only a few days ago. So I've pasted those 3 options for you right there. Anjun is quite concerned about the goings on in this city, especially because no one else realizes this except for them. But now you all are here. And they are also willing to pay you, I think it was 250 gold each. Numbers
Oh.
that, the kind of sentence that comes out of my mouth and I start to, like, that's the kind of thing where I regret it as soon as I say it because I'm just like, okay. That sounds like a high number, but yes, I am instructed to offer you all 250 gold each for successful completion of this mystery.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. So, team, squad, what do you think about the tea shop?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm thinking a good place to go would be the construction site, but maybe that's like a little
Hmm,
too obvious.
maybe.
The
I was thinking
construction,
tea shop. Yeah?
the construction site would certainly be very, very fascinating to witness, especially to see
Mm,
all of their tools of trade and how they construct
okay.
things. Maybe I could learn a few things to bring back to my own shop.
Wow.
That is true. That is true. Do you think we'll have time to visit both, maybe? Who knows? Alright. What do you think? Uh, oh my gosh.
Ross.
Lux?
Ross.
Ross.
Sorry, I only answer if my full name is said.
Oh my god.
I have to know you're talking to me specifically.
Yes, could
Oh,
be anyone named Ross.
Ross!
Yeah, what if my real life name is Ross?
Ross, Where do you think we should go?
Well, I was feeling a bit parched, but um, you know, it is important to know what kind of things we're dealing with at the construction site. Not sure.
Okay.
I will trust you for now, Dooley. I didn't initially, in case you forgot last time, but no, I think we got along.
I think we saved each other somehow, despite our grievances, so it worked out. Alright, I think we voted on the construction site.
All right. So, yes, you are all off to the construction site located outside the city walls. Right. So, basically, Magistrate Kunanjun will hand you one of my favorite things to hand to players. It's a piece of parchment with a big red X in the middle that basically, when you hold on to it, there's like a quest marker. You see it above your, like you see an arrow above your head pointing in the direction you need to go. Because as you know, as important as immersion is, sometimes you just got to get to the next destination. So that's
Yeah.
basically, yeah. You have
Sometimes
the
I just
location.
need to know where I need to go.
Exactly, both in game and in real life.
Oh yeah.
Most importantly, in real life.
Oh my gosh, GPS. I love you.
Yeah,
I'll
I
never
don't know
be
what I.
without you, lost.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do without it.
Yeah, have you all heard of MapQuest? And would any familiar folks here would like to explain what the days of MapQuest and atlases were? Atlases, is that right? What's the name of that book that you had to hold, that your passenger had to hold in the car to direct you? Do y'all know what I'm
I think
talking
that's
about?
an atlas, yeah. Cloud
The
atlas.
yellow book? No. That's for numbers. Oh, but I do remember always grabbing maps and always looking at them and being like, I don't know how to read this. And somebody would be like, no, it's this one, and then we go here, and I'm like, ugh, I'm only 7 years old.
Yeah, I think I was just young enough. Yeah, where as a kid we used the maps for a couple years before the GPS. And I was like,
Mm-hmm. Gosh,
But
I think,
yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, GPS came out right when I was learning how to drive, and it was great.
Yeah, godsend indeed. Especially my favorite part of GPS is the fact that because I've lived in an area long enough, right? So theoretically, I shouldn't need it. But the one time I don't bring it up is the time there's a terrible accident that like shuts down 2 of the lanes. And if only I had brought up GPS, I would have known to take the back roads. So like I've been burned too many times to not have it up, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
It is a lifesaver. As is this new map we got.
All right, so with this new map, I will go ahead and take you all over to this next map. Let me give you all a brief description before I transport you and our audience over. So basically, you step outside the gates. Don't worry, nothing bad is going to happen yet as you step outside. You just came out of combat, technically. Actually, you all are feeling okay, right? What is your health looking like, actually? You all hunky-dory, ship shape?
I don't think I took any damage.
Yeah.
Because I was just crouching in the bushes and taking shots at them the whole time.
So when you said
Okay.
taking shots, I'm just imagining
Yeah.
Ping crouching in the bushes, taking shots.
With
I
a
guess I'm
sniper
fine.
rifle.
Oh my gosh.
I think it must have been Dooley that healed me. I'm pretty sure I got beat up last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe so. I've also got healing potions if anyone needs one or two.
All right. Well, sounds like pretty much everyone is healthy. Feel free to reach out to Dooley in case you do actually need those.
Yeah, Vin is just down 4 health. Like, they're fine.
All right. So you step outside the city. You find a large construction site full of scaffolding and equipment. You see laborers clearing stumps and raising frames of new houses. But you also see some armed guards keeping an eye on what looks to be the nearby forest for signs of trouble. You step beyond the scaffolding and equipment, and I'm just going to tell you a little trade secret that maybe just because this is a generic forest map with trees and not necessarily construction. But yeah, you step past the construction to where they're clearing this forest. You should find your tokens on the bottom right of the page. And shortly after you arrive and take in the scene, one of the NPCs will actually, one of the, people aren't necessarily NPCs. One of the people, real life people with names, hopes, dreams, aspirations, families, and whatnot,
Yeah.
steps towards you.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Welcome
Hello.
to the construction site. May I ask what you all are doing here? And can I ask you all to give me brief descriptions of what your characters look like and what might be in your hands? You know, like a flower, like a machine gun. Like, tell me what you got going on. Feel free to chime in with what. So
said
she
that.
and I is get a visual.
Alright, who wants to go first?
I can.
Yeah.
So I have a visual of Van on stream, like I actually made this art. Van is a 7'5" dragonborn that is very slender and serpentine-like, a very long snout, really long flowy horns, along with like tail, and their scales glisten in a way that's kind of like a liquid, like a false liquid. And as far as I'm aware, Z might actually be stimming with their hammer.
Ooh.
But they're mostly paying attention to the construction workers, trying to make sure that they're all safe.
Oh, very apt of you. Nice. All right,
I'll
anyone
go
else?
next. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, Dooley's about 3 feet tall. No. And she has big ears, curly blue hair on the top of her head. She's got a decent little set of armor on, gold and some seafoam green colors. And she's currently wielding a morning star, which she kind of has like just off the side, almost like using it like a staff, with the head poking in the ground. And she's currently like kind of scanning and making sure she can see everybody there, like taking like a head count, essentially. Kind of trying to be alert.
How many people to kill? Well,
Yeah.
people to befriend.
No.
You always say things like this, and now I know what it sounds like. Because as a DM, I usually say things that cause a little bit of concern, like, "Oh, don't worry, nothing bad is out here yet," or "You feel like no one's watching you." That's the same energy you're giving me as a player. It was like, look at all these people to kill. I mean, protect. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
A lot of people.
No murder streaks here, I promise.
Yeah, like one doesn't count as a streak.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, thank you for the description.
So, Ross has mainly blue hair, and there are red streaks. Looks kind of like that person who stars in the latest Fire Emblem game. Except dark skin, has red clothing, it's like cloth, and like red and gold. She wields a quarterstaff on her. She's holding it. She just sometimes takes it off. You know, sometimes when you like go into battle stance and then like take it off and put it back on. She just has it out, but just not like in a hostile way. She's just holding it. She also has like these dragon scales on her face. She has mostly human features.
All right, thank you for the description. I appreciate it. And last but not least,
Oh yeah. He is looking around and analyzing the surroundings. He's a little shifty looking, but kind of handsome.
yeah.
He is very handsome.
He's a handsome lad.
Nice.
He has pointy ears because like half elf, half drow. He has like brown, kind of ashy skin. And he has dark brown hair. I forget what color eyes he has. They're like gray, I think. And then he has on some modest clothing that would be fitting of a rogue. It's not it's not it's not it's not super ugly, but it's not like the fanciest thing either. He doesn't want to be too flashy because he doesn't want to stand out too much.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
A little middle of the road situation. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you have anything in your hands? I'm sorry if you actually mentioned this, but I just want to double check.
Mm, no, I think he would put his dagger away for now so he doesn't seem intimidating.
Okay. So if I'm remembering correctly, so Vin has a hammer. I'm seeing Ross Hex continually switching between active and not active combat,
Yeah.
pulling the staff out, putting it back on her back, pulling the staff out, putting it back. And then what was it that had on available?
Morning
Oh, the
Star.
Morning Star, but kind of using it like
Oh.
a staff to lean on it on the ground.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll see how this goes. Thank you. I appreciate you all. There were important, not suspicious reasons why I was asking all this.
Ruh-roh.
But yes, so the guard has approached you all, and yes, she'll ask, "Oh, yes, hello. Is there something I can do for you all?" Oh, and let me swap out the music. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Well, hello. We are currently tasked by one of the city officials to investigate what's been going on around here. Oh, and hi, I'm Dooley, and this is the rest of my team. We've got Pim there, and Vin,
Hello.
and Ross.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. She says, "What was that last name? I didn't quite catch it."
Oh, it's Ross Hex. That's it.
Ross
Yeah.
She repeats the name after you, but more quickly in a manner that I'm not willing to say right here.
Yeah, he gets it.
A pleasure to meet you all. My name is Hwang Jung-soon. I am stationed here. Actually, can you give me a persuasion check? It won't be too bad. You mentioned that you were tasked by a particular magistrate to come here. And so with words like that, the DC that you'll need to hit with your persuasion check won't be too high. Just don't roll too low.
Uh-oh.
Persuasion as me? Okay. What I
That's
got?
right. Oh, okay. A 15 does meet it. Congratulations. She seems more at ease now that you have arrived. And she'll say, "Oh, okay. I'm happy you're here. There have been a few recent accidents. She's hopeful that there've been accidents here at the site. Tell me, what do you know so far? And do you have any questions for me? I'm in charge here. You all seem like a capable lot." As the camera pans across you all, do any of you do anything that would indicate that perhaps she's wrong in that analysis?
Are the construction workers safe?
Yes, I care a lot for my own workers, actually. So I do check in on them now and then, and believe you me, if anything untoward were to happen to them, I would defend them with my very own life.
Ah, yes. Kind of like mine. I can definitely say the same for my own.
Okay, well, so yes, you seem to. What has the magistrate appraised you of regarding the situation?
Well, essentially, we kind of walked into a fight. This weird fog rolled in, and soon after, these hobby creatures started to attack us and the people there. Some of us barely made it out with our lives. But the odd thing was that when the fog cleared, when everything was dead, not us, but the other things, nobody remembered except for us.
Jung Soon looks a little troubled upon your description. She says, that is odd. Fog, you say?
Has wait, oh gosh, DM, did
Yes.
the fog seem to come from the city itself?
That's a good question. I believe it did.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, I
Thank you.
remember
Thank
that
you,
detail. Okay. Before the fight happened, the folks seemed to roll in from the city itself. So I'm kind of wondering if there might be someone who doesn't want something happening. John, could you tell us about, like, I've heard there's been attacks here.
I'm not so sure about attacks. No attacks or fog here. Yep.
Mm.
No fog or attacks.
Can I? An investigation check. Does she sound true today?
Of course. Give me a DC 14. Well, it's asking me for an insight check, but I don't mind you using an investigation check for this.
Oh, okay. Insight. I can do insight.
Exactly. Like Ventus from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Okay, I believe you. Fantastic.
Okay, I believe you.
So you do sense that she's holding something back in her response. You can tell from her body language and other such things that she may be withholding some things, may not be speaking entirely of everything that she knows of.
Ma'am, Julie's kind of gonna sidle up a little closer. She's gonna lower her voice and be like, it's okay. We really do want to help and do what's best for the people here. I promise. If you know anything, we are here to help you. And to
Very good.
unravel this mystery and protect the people.
So it is asking me to ask you to make a DC 14 Charisma Persuasion check, if you so desire. Now, I know that you are the kind of individual that would definitely substitute intimidation in here if you would like, with your nuts streak of murders, but feel free to roll what you would like.
If I may, like Ben's going to add, yes, and keep your workers safe, of course.
Ooh.
I think about that in the construction.
With that assistance, either you can have Vin roll an additional persuasion check, or you can have Dooley roll at advantage with your assistance, as is the help action in D&D.
What do you think? Advantage, or do you want to roll too, Vin?
Advantage can work.
All right,
Okay.
Dooley, you've been granted advantage by Vin utilizing the help action. Congratulations. Go ahead and roll
Alright.
that either at advantage or twice, and we'll take the highest. Or the higher of the two. Gotta be grammatically correct.
Uh-oh.
All right, you do have a bless left over from last time. I was unable to determine. So each of you do have a single stack of bless going into this session. Those of you watching here at home are able to bless each player for a small fee of 400 channel points. But you do have a D4 handy if you would like to use that as well.
Can I use the D4?
Yes, please. By all means. I will go ahead and decrement? Is that the word? Wow. Okay. So I have to do some research and watch the VOD. No. This is enough. It tells me DC 14 Charisma Persuasion check. So 12 plus 2. Thank you, Blesser, for this means that while there is some hesitation at first, Jungsoon does open up to you all, and she'll say, "Well, while I may not have experienced attacks or fog myself, was telling the truth about that, I've noticed some strange goings on. There have been dents on my weapons, and I've actually got." She kind of brings her voice down low to a whisper. I have some minor random wounds. Like those of you at home will know what it's like when you're like walking around, you're sitting at home, and you're like, "Wait, where did I get these bruises? Like I just walking around, did I accidentally hit something?" It's kind of like that.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. She will. Oh, we have a new bless from Reese for I guess Reese is circumventing the. Oh, players cannot bless each other, but since she's an NPC, I will allow this.
Full character with hopes and dreams, a person, if you will.
Yes, how I described it. So, since she trusts you all, particularly Dooley and Vin, she will actually roll up some of her sleeves. And you'll see some of the wounds that's been inflicted upon her. They kind of look like claw marks. If anyone viewing these wounds would like to give me a DC 12 nature check, feel free to.
Is that using a D20? Because I actually want to roll physically for the. Oh,
Yes, it is a D20 plus your nature score, which is typically intelligence based. So let me pull up your sheet. And it looks like it would be a 2. So D20 plus 2. Feel free to roll physically. Let us know what you got.
Ooh.
It sounds like.
Ooh.
Is this Dooley's nature roll?
Yeah.
All right, Dooley. I'm so sorry. Could I ask what your romantic alignment is again?
A romantic. I think she's
Can
ace actually.
Oh,
can I
okay.
also quickly add that Finn was bitten by one of these guys? By like
Ooh.
the harpy things?
So I will say that is a good question. This is actually not from one of the harpy things, but because of the similar nature of this creature to the harpy things, you can. Oh, did you happen to roll already? And if so, what did you get, perchance? Or have you not rolled yet?
I meant to film it, forgot. I got a 5 plus 2, which is
Okay.
uh
Oh,
I
no,
can
I
math.
trust you.
That's a 7.
7.
That is a 7. All right. So because while these
Why
aren't the
would I
same
lie about a
creature,
5?
right? All right. So because these are very similar, which you'll find out in just a bit, you can roll that nature check again. I'll let you roll advantage because you've been attacked. You've been bitten by this, I guess, something in this family before. So if you want to give me a physical roll, let me know what you got plus 2.
Roll. Using the special die.
Roll your boat.
I
Roll.
filmed it this time. Also, I got a
Yay.
16 plus 2. That's a 18.
All right.
And I will post the video.
Yay.
Sure. I mean, I believe you. Let's just say if I am playing with you, I most likely trust you and wouldn't not doubt you. So I do trust you. With that successful 18, you're able to determine, while you can tell from like the angles that it's probably a different creature than what attacked you at the city gates. You could tell it's like a similar creature, one made of it's the bite is in a way that leads you to determine that it's kind of like another creature that would emerge from, say, fog and dissipate just as quickly based on like the wound and how much it has healed since then. Something that is definitely permanent and long lasting at the time, but its wounds might not be as long lasting itself.
It's kind of similar to the ones that bit me. Not quite the same, but similar. I got bit by something myself, and let me tell you, it did not like biting me. It got a mouthful of poison.
It did.
But yes, it seems like you got attacked by some similar fog creature.
There is a look of acknowledgement on Jung Soon's face as she realizes, oh, well then, in that case, do you all mind sticking around a little longer in case such creatures end up attacking here? It sounds like you all have experience fighting them, and I know that men and I would rest more easily with capable people like you at our backs.
Absolutely. Do you have any scaffolding maybe that we could keep an eye out? I could say I'm tall enough to see over the trees, but that would be an outright lie. Just something we could stand on, perhaps.
Let's see. I believe the best thing to stand on would probably be, she kind of gestures to the tree beside her and also the fallen tree to her north. She'll say that the fallen tree is suitable for standing on. I am sorry that I don't have proper scaffolding on this map. She also says that the tree that is directly to her north is probably suitable to stand in too. It's got like wide, low boughs, which if you know what region of the world this place takes place in, and you tell me that these trees in that area actually don't have low, large boughs, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The tree is suitable for lookout purposes.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a little while. I'm gonna go climb the tree.
All right, feel free to hop in the tree. If anyone else wants to take up post either in this tree or the fallen tree, feel free to. Feel free to.
Just the three of us.
I might have blanked out somewhere. What are we doing?
You're standing watch. Because since you all have experience fighting such creatures, the guard and her men would feel a lot more comfortable if you all would help them out in case they get attacked.
Okay.
Okay. Ben is going to go here.
By the way, are her wounds already like healed up, or are they still open? A little bit. Yeah.
They are not severe. There is some time that has passed,
Okay.
perhaps a day or two, in case that
Right,
answers your question.
Giving some bandages might make her
So
fall in
Ben
love.
should be at full health.
Oh, well, this is more for, I think Lux was asking if the guards' wounds were, correct me if I'm wrong, if they were more fresh, like made today, or more like their wounds, like, from a few days ago or something like that. I could be wrong.
Okay. So, if they're not bleeding anymore, I don't think bandages would raise her up. I mean, make her feel better.
I mean, as DMs say, but usually in a manner that means you can't do it. You can certainly try.
Okay, I'll certainly try. Oh wow, that looks really painful there, you know. If I tear off some of my clothing, I could probably wrap it up, make it feel better. You know, it's actually special clothes. And I'm not lying to you because it's gonna make your wound feel better.
All right, which part of your clothing are you tearing for this particular encounter, or is it just like, like the ends here?
Okay.
Also roll me a performance check to go along with this, a charisma-based skill.
Okay, sure. I'll do a performance check. Okay, so I'll take it off. Sorry, it shows a little bit of her abs. Like not a lot, just like enough to maybe she'll be like, oh, what else is under there?
All right, give me that performance check. Let's see how you do. And we have a dirty 22. Oh my gosh. So
My
she
God.
She seems a little flustered. She does
Made on a
stammer
power
and mention, well, I have not been able to get this scene. I've been stuck here at this site for many days. Thank goodness you are here. I do appreciate that so much. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's just we're here to look after the people. You know, the city, and no other reason, especially not one involving coin.
Aha. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna pull back the veil a little bit. This next portion is
Uh-oh.
supposed to be noticed by the person with the highest passive perception, which is technically. Oh wait, no, it's not Ross. I thought it was gonna be Ross for a bit, but never mind. Dooley, you are
yeah.
standing guard. So you are about to notice something.
Oh.
Let me pull that up. While I'm pulling that up, we have a visitor here. Isaac says hi to you all.
Hi.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, I just saw
during
what
the
you said.
conversation- Oh yes, chest window. It's okay. Abs window works too. As someone with an ab window on my current model, I approve of ab window.
That's next time
So-
someone gets hurt.
Yes, exactly. So ab window first, then chest window. All right, Dooley, you are the first to notice fog drifting into the work site from the north. Within a
Uh-oh.
matter of 6 seconds, which is the time that a round takes in D&D, the site begins to be lightly obscured by the fog, which is a mechanic, which means things, disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. That's pretty much it. But yes, back to you.
Oh, when I see it, can I like call out in the 1 second before it gets there? Like,
Sure, of
heads
course.
up, everybody! Here comes the fog. It's coming in. You can't stop it. And she's gonna like turn to the people up north and be like, "Hey, maybe you should get a little closer. We can buddy up here before we get completely whited out."
Right. Can you give me a persuasion check? At advantage, because you've basically been tasked by their leader here to kind of keep an eye on things. So the workers here know to trust you technically. They do know, like, oh, we probably shouldn't ignore what this specific group of people have to say.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that is good. So at attention, they do stand to attention and they kind of get
Mhm.
out of the way because they are not necessarily very well versed in the ways of combat, despite looking like people who have bows. Please ignore the art that I've used for their tokens. Those are actually saws for cutting wood. You know, the kind of saws that you like put on the tree and you rock back and forth.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see it
Yeah.
now.
I see it now.
Mm.
Mhm. Nice.
All right.
Right.
Before long, hold on, let me move them out of the way first. So they've hopped down. If you all would like to keep an eye on the fog, they are moving back here. One of them like cowers behind Pim, which is how high? How tall is Pim again?
He's not very. He's like 5'4".
5'4", if I
5'4", you
remember
said.
correctly.
All right, 5'4". Okay, so the tree person does their
Mhm.
best to try to hide behind you. Um, and before long, you actually do see emerging from the fog, a tiger that looks very wispy.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh indeed, even though that's a dog who says ruh-roh. There's another one over there.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And I would like to ask you all to roll initiative. Let me clear this real quick.
I think these are the same things we fought last time.
There.
So there was a fog and tigers came out of the fog. Is what you're
That's right.
saying.
Ooh,
Well,
unfortunate.
Oh,
Nat
no.
one, gang. Get your nat ones in, chat. It is.
No.
The roll.
Theoretically, it's unfortunate, but if you are, say, a spellcaster, right, you'll want to be later in initiative, just so that the
Why
the
can't
close
I
range
roll
people.
initiative? A bunch of errors come up. Isn't this
Uh-oh.
what
That
happened
is
last time?
strange. Feel free to hit refresh on your roll 20. It might, you know
You
how
mean
buggy
like
it
on the
is.
page?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Best of luck. Hopefully it works out. And if not, I will add
Why
your
is
initiative
this
manually.
Why is this happening for me and no one else?
I think it's because you imported from last time and I guess something must have gone wrong.
Okay, so is there a way to fix that?
We can fix it perhaps down the line. Let me try it myself to see if it works. Okay, it does let me roll initiative for you on my end as Pim.
Okay.
If you want, you could just roll me a d20 and I will add the 3 to it and get you an initiative a turn here.
But I just stick with the one you rolled because it's an 18.
It is randomly determined, so sure, I will let you keep this one.
Yay.
All right. Give me just a sec to get everyone else's initiatives going.
Things were having
Mhm.
technical issues, but Troy took the initiative.
Ah.
Ba-dunch.
Uh,
Bonus blessing. You made a pun.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, dog.
Nice. It has initiative buttons for me here.
That's neat.
All right.
Ooh.
So I will swap out. No, we can stick with this actually. Pim. Well, with your fancy 18 that you definitely rolled, you are up first. After Dooley had let you all know that tigers were incoming, fog was incoming, you're ready to act. As I pull up the current acting character token, what would you like to do first?
Oh, I love that.
tigers are coming.
Yes.
If I like yell at them, I said,
Try to scare them off or intimidate them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is going on with you?
Okay. You can give me your choice of intimidation or animal handling if you'd like, and
Like,
we can see
who
what the
are
results
you?
Who are you?
What do you
Oh, is this
want?
Is this like a? Oh, are you asking genuinely what they want, or is this? Yeah. Oh, sure.
I guess
Then
I'm
in
trying
that
to.
case, Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I am trying to intimidate them, but maybe get some answers out of it if
All
I
right.
can.
It is your choice. You can use intimidation to try to intimidate them, or if you want, you can use persuasion to get some answers out of them. But I'll tell you right now. Actually, can you give me an active perception or nature check? Your perception and your nature are both a +1. If you would like to roll a d20, either in roll 20 or physically, and then we'll add a 1 to it and see how it goes. This is a little like see if you catch this with your eyes before I ask for the roll results for your yelling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nature or
Okay, my sheet
perception.
isn't looking.
Yeah, it's okay. I looked at your bonuses. You have a +1 to both. So all you have to do is roll a d20, and we'll
why
add
is
1 to
it?
it.
Okay, fine. I'll just roll d20. This, I hate this website.
Oh no.
Websites suck.
Sorry, Corey.
And it's always so slow for me for some reason. I have no idea why.
Ooh, we have a natural 20. All right, gang, go ahead and get your nat 20s in
Oh, really?
chat on my end.
Whoa.
Dang, the first nat 20.
Wait, actually, hold on. Let me check this real quick. I need to do an audit. Can I ask what you hit for the nat 20? Like, did you hit the...
I just did roll 20. I did slash roll 20. That's all.
Hmm. Can you
What?
hit slash roll d20?
Mhm.
Oh.
If you hit slash roll 20, it automatically is a 20 no matter what.
Oh.
So
I'm
it should look
so-
like this without the star.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
I don't want to cheat. Ooh, I got a 19.
Oh, pretty good
So
anyway.
it's
That was
20, it is still a 20. With this, you're able to determine that you're not sure if these creatures will listen to reason. So, perhaps you might not necessarily need to ask them, like, who are you? What are you doing here? But you can still intimidate them. Would you like to still give that intimidation with your yell?
in. What if I did like animal
yeah.
handling instead?
Okay, an animal handling is a consideration. And what was it you were trying to do as you were yelling at them now that you know that they probably can't be reasoned with? Is there something in particular you're like,
Maybe I can understand their body language and maybe actually maybe intimidation would be better since they can't be reasoned with. I'll just have to roll
Yes, your intimidation is
d20.
a flat roll.
Oh, I got a 1.
Oh, that is unfortunate. All right, nat one's in chat, gang.
Oh no.
So while you were able to determine that they are not capable of being reasoned with, you do try to yell, but it seems they're a little far away. Perhaps on a future turn you can attempt it again when they get a little closer and really get up into them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Could I go climb up a tree so
You
they
may.
can't get me?
Yes, your speed is
Alright.
30, so you can move up to 6 squares. Let me see. Okay, that is enough. Can you just give me a your choice of athletics or acrobatics to climb a tree? Looks like your acrobatics is your best score. Can you roll me a d20 and add 9 to it to kind of clamber up the tree?
All right. Roll d20 plus. What happened to the chat?
Sure. If you clicked
I don't-
out of
I'm not
it, it
sure.
might be
Oh, why did it pop out all of a sudden?
Hello.
Whoa.
Sorry. Oh, what?
Nice.
Whoa.
Again.
Oh my
Right,
God.
with a nat 20. Oh my gosh, this is like the biggest slew of crits that I've seen in a while.
Mm.
I got
Success
20
or
and
otherwise.
then a 1 and then another 20. What the heck?
All right, you were able to
My luck
easily clamber up into the tree. In fact, when you're up there, you notice actually with your successful nat 20 that the mist is coming from. You see that it's coming from higher up this hill, far
Mhm.
off in the distance. A little too far away to reach during this combat, but perhaps after combat you would know for sure that it's coming from what appears to be some sort of shrine or temple of sorts on top of a hill. So yeah, you're at the
Oh.
very top of this tree. Nice job leaping up there with your nat 20. You've
So the
got some information for the crew.
Nice.
So the fog is coming from a shrine on top
That's
of
what it
the
looks
hill?
like to you up there on top
Oh,
of the tree.
cool. Interesting.
All right. Anything else from you before we take it to Dooley? And then on deck after your loyal NPC nearby is going to be Ross Hex.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Maybe I could try yelling at the rest of my team and telling them where the fog is coming from.
Sure, you can do that real quick.
Yeah.
What are you yelling at them? Yeah.
Guys, it's coming from the temple up there.
Oh,
All
The
right.
fog is coming from the temple.
mm. Okay.
All right. Well, with that information relayed to the rest of your party, we have up Dooley again after the NPC. Ross Hex is on deck. Go ahead, Dooley. What would you like to do? You're on top of this tree. The tigers are getting ever closer.
They're getting closer.
Mhm.
They look big, right? They're big. They're like tiger-sized, bigger than tiger-sized. like that?
Yes, I've been informed that their size is, I think it's large.
Ooh, okay.
Oh lord.
They look like Galva from Dark Souls 2.
A little bit, yeah. Wow. Can I send a little moonbeam out to greet them? The one on the right specifically?
The one on the right specifically. All right. What is the radius for Moonbeam? It's 5 feet, right?
The radius?
Yes, if you happen to have
Yeah.
it on hand.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, and the range on it is 120 feet.
All right.
Okay.
So even through the fog, the moonbeam will come piercing through. I'll ask you to roll the damage once its turn starts, and it starts its turn in the beam. And then basically its turn starts. The first thing that happens is it gets blasted, and then it'll get to move. By which point, I imagine you'll be moving the moonbeam closer towards you. But anything else you like to do on your turn? You seem pretty set up there on top of the tree.
All right. I'm just gonna call out. Okay, I've got a beam on the one on the right.
Nice.
Just so you know, I don't think it's gonna play nice.
Man, I'm starting this. Man, I'm starting this off the fucking wrath of nature and space.
Yes.
Moonbeam is always great to see. I'm actually a big fan of it personally myself.
Yes, it's fun actually. I like it.
All right, anything else from you?
Nope, that's it. I'm gonna stick up in this tree for a little while.
All right, Huang Jung Soon is up. She will step forward and she'll say, "Not my men, you won't." She'll step here and use her action to essentially hold it to expend her reaction on a future turn to attack anything that comes within 5 feet of her.
Oh, that's
Holding an action, of course, is something you all can do if you would like. It just means that for those of you who are more combat inclined, you don't get the benefits of things like multi-attack or bonus actions. And it does use up your reaction in case you're a spellcaster with the shield spell, or you like to attack people who try to leave your range. Reactions are somewhat valuable, but she is but a lowly NPC with no hopes, dreams, aspirations, or family, so she's using the reaction.
oh.
Oh man,
Next
that's
up,
all been taken from her.
by me, the true. Anyway, Ross Hex is up. Go ahead, over to you.
Okay, my question is there
Mhm.
terrain in the way? Like, is there a straight shot to them right here from where I could see them?
Hmm. Right, that is a good question. There does seem to be a little bit of soft cover, but are you asking because you're attempting a ranged attack? You can still see them for the purposes of aiming.
Yes.
Yes, you can. Your roll just might have to be a little bit higher than normal, but that's okay. You have at least one stack of blast on you.
Okay, I'll walk a little closer and then I'll attempt my Eldritch Blast. It has a range of 120. I'll do it.
Ooh. Eldritch Blast, the Warlock's bread and butter, and arguably the most powerful cantrip in the game.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so. Okay, so let me just click that.
And which one were you aiming at again? The left one or the right one?
Oh, the left one. Ah, there we go.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your spell casting modifier, which appears to be 5. D20 plus 5, or your Eldritch Blast seems to be a little. Let me adjust this in here. Oh, it's based on your
I didn't know you could catch Eldritch Blast.
charisma. Let me change this.
Oh, I'm not Elena. I am Russ. Yeah, we're Warlock.
So you can either hit it in your sheet or roll me d20 plus 5. I've just adjusted it because as a Warlock, you technically use your higher charisma score. So it should be easier for you to hit with a plus 5 than a plus 4.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me, and I'll just add 5 to that.
So a dirty 23, you successfully hit, and I'm so sorry. I had asked you, left one was it?
Yeah, the left one.
All right, go ahead and give me your damage.
Ooh. How do I do that again? Oh. This one?
You can roll me a d10. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. All right. With a total of 9, you successfully hit it, even though, again, it's a little shrouded by the tree cover, it's a little wispy, but you are still able to hit it despite the soft cover that I've inflicted upon it to raise its armor class. So you do hit it. It's a solid hit. It kind of growls back at you. It's kind of hot, actually. Who said that?
I growl back too with the dragon side coming out. I'm like, "Rrrr."
Nice.
I can't growl that well in real
Oh my gosh, this game.
You're welcome.
life.
All right. Anything else from you, Ross Hex?
Just that I hope it was audible to her. I forgot her name.
Oh. Oh, are you growling next to the NPC so you can be like,
Yep.
All right, can you give me a performance check? She is a little far away, so the DC you're trying to hit will be higher. But I mean, I am nothing if not benevolence.
Oh please,
oh my
no.
gosh! It almost hit the 20. That is unfortunate. With the 5, she just couldn't hear it. You know, she's busy defending her people. She just didn't hear it. You know, like when you like wave at someone and they don't like see you, and you just
Yeah.
kind of like that.
if it's any consolation, Ben might have heard it, and he kind of gives him a pressed look.
Yay.
Nice. All right, Slayers looking out for each other. All right. Anything else from you?
That is it.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the 2 tigers. We're gonna do Vin's turn, and then with that first round of combat complete, we're gonna take a quick break after that first round.
Okay.
Alright.
Next up, according to Roll20, is a tiger on the right. It has to make a spell save DC against Dooley, and I can see that it appears to be a 13. And I believe it's a dex save. Can you roll me the damage for your moonbeam right now while I roll its dex? It's a con save. I'm gonna roll its con save.
Okay. Oh gosh, for damage, what am I rolling here?
Convention
For your moonbeam, it is going to be 2d10 radiant damage.
Okay. Just go ahead. 2d10.
Okay. So you do hit it with the moonbeam. It kind of like tries to leap out of the way at the last second, so you catch about half of it in the blast. But of course, your moonbeam, you can move on a future turn with an action if you would like. But it is going to start moving. It's going to go all the way up to its movement 40 feet, which is 8 squares. Most of you have 6 squares of movement.
No,
Oh, dear.
my potential friend, lover.
Now, she did have her action ready, so she's going to use her reaction to try to stab at this thing. She's going to go ahead with her multi-attack, and I'll roll it live for you all, because while she is a capable guard, she doesn't hold a candle to the likes of adventurers like you all.
Of course.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
20 and she got a a nat 20 and a 30-22. Yeah, this is my fault. This
Let
is
her
my
sing,
fault.
okay?
She doesn't have hopes, dreams, and aspirations, and she's like, nat 20 this. all right, I see how it is. That well played. Would anyone? Oh, Lux, could I ask you to roll her damage? It is going to be 2d10 plus 5 for the first hit, and then 1d10 plus 5 for that second hit. All right, that is 15 for the first hit, and that is 13 for the second hit for a total of 28 damage. That is solid, putting it actually in the danger zone. I'm putting the orange icon on it to indicate that it is below half health. This is not some sort of DMPC trying to, like, I'm not trying to be, this is not my self-insert trying to be super powerful and wreck things so the party can get to, it's like legitimately with a dirty 20 and a natural, a natural 20 and a dirty 23. I'm like, oh my gosh, you deserve this much damage, Queen. All right.
Stepped up. It was amazing.
Oh, this is the indicate. Sorry, this is supposed to be your moonbeam. Excellent move. I'll fix that during the break. Next up is the tiger on the left, which will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is going to take a dash action.
Initiative isn't updated. Perfect.
Oh, yes, thank you. Should be updated now. It is going to take its action to dash up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, up to Vin, but is not going to be able to do an action because it uses action to sprint up here. So that is it for its turn. It growls menacing at you. Vin, last turn before the brief break. You're up.
Okay, well, this throws my first plane out the window, so I'm going to whip it.
Oh, I just thought you were going to do a ranged attack. That is my bad.
Well, I don't really know. Would Flame Spear be at disadvantage with it this close?
Oh, no, it would not be because it has to make the dex save.
Okay.
So no disadvantage because it has to make these rolls.
I'm still very tempted to whip it because that means I can potentially poison it too.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck it, we're whipping fine. Okay, so D20 for trying to hit, right?
Yes. It is a D20 to try to hit, but for Flaming Sphere specifically, you just cast it. It has to be.
I'm using the whip tail.
Oh, the whip tail. Okay, yes, it is a D20. Go ahead.
Yes, because I want to see if I can't poison it.
My apologies. Let me know what you get as we add 5 for your modifier to hit its armor class, which isn't actually pretty high.
Well, so I add 5 to the 12.
Yes. All right. So the 17 is successful. You are able to hit.
Yay.
And then it's 1d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
This dice is very sharp.
Oh, is it metallic?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's the dragon skill.
I got a 1.
At the car.
I got a 1, so plus 2, that's 3.
Okay, I will apply the 3 damage. You know, you're just getting used to striking it. It's a bit limber. It does leap out of most of the hit, but you still connect. And it lets out a cry. As well, instead of blood, you see mist, of course. And yeah, it has to make a con.
To poison them? No.
They are unlikely to be immune to the poison. I know it's technically, it doesn't tell me. So I know it's made of it's kind of misty, right? So theoretically, it would be immune to the poison condition, but it has not told me to modify the stat block for the creature this actually is. So I am going to go ahead and make that con save for it anyway, which works out for you. Do you happen to know off the top of your head your spell save or your con save DC?
Wouldn't that just be my constitution?
Well, hold on, sorry. Let me just check over here real quick. I'll probably treat it like the other saves, which take your con and your proficiency bonus added together and add it to 8. So that's a 13. So it does, unfortunately, because I guess it's made of mist. It rolls a 14, which is unfortunate. But you can tell that because I haven't given you some sort of like limited time that you can use this, that you can definitely try to poison it again. So not poisoned this time, but could be poisoned in the future.
I will
Anything else?
keep that in mind. And also know nothing else.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, we're going to take a short break, about 3 minutes or so. Feel free to step away as I might do the same. And we will resume
Rest.
combat after that.
Alright, folks, it's short rest time.
Yeah,
This time indeed.
short rest
I will be
time.
RB.
Yeah, see
Oh
you
my
in a bit.
gosh. We get some really high rolls here. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pim.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying Pim especially getting those.
Sorry I've been so quiet today. I've been having an ADHD moment where I've been
Oh,
getting easily distracted.
oh. What does that feel like?
What do you mean?
Well,
Do you not have what it feels like to have ADHD?
I don't know. Yeah, I
Like-
guess so.
Do you have ADHD?
Do I? I mean, sometimes I get spaced out, but I always figured that was more of like a stress response.
I don't.
Sometimes, I get, I always figured I was more like on the spectrum kind of thing, which is
Mhm.
funny to think about. But that's because I can get really focused on a goal if I'm like if I have it placed in front of me. I don't know.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess
Hard
for
to
me
say.
it's like I get focused like reading something else and then I completely tune out what everyone else is talking about sometimes.
Ah.
Like when it's really bad. Like I do care about what's going on. Don't
Mhm.
get me wrong.
Does setting aside the thing you're reading help, or like not reading something?
Yeah,
Makes sense?
I'm trying to draw right now, which can kind of help.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've definitely found that multitasking is not something I'm good at.
No,
So,
I'm not good at multitasking. But most people can't multitasking. You're just switching your focus from two different things,
yeah.
multiple things.
Hmm.
I'm not good at
Correct.
single tasking. Hello.
Yeah.
I
Single
am
task.
Back.
Hi, welcome back to you too. I'm back, but I won't bring my people back for another minute.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Oh, Troy, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you going to start DMing for money at some point?
Oh, no, I know people who do, but I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, I met someone recently who does that and was like, "What? You know a guy?"
Yeah. I've heard of people who like, they go and DM with like they go to there's a website
Mhm.
and they like they're probably rated highly and people like request like pay them like per session or per campaign or something like that to DM for them and
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Not my
Mhm.
vibe just because I technically prefer to DM for people that I vibe with, not the people who charge for their DMing don't do that, I imagine.
Mhm.
I feel like it's probably more likely for me to end up having to interact with people that I don't vibe with as
Mhm.
often.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that is true. Like that's a risk. Risky business, as it were. Okay.
All right,
Yes.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
bring my people back once Corey gets back.
I remember how much I found push to talk annoying.
Oh
I don't want
no.
to be coughing in everyone's ears, so this is best.
Mm.
Yeah.
I have been trying to tone Vin down for this, both because I'm in push to talk and both because of my throat.
Mm.
I hope you
But yeah,
feel better soon.
Yeah, as do I.
Mhm.
But I do like having Vin finally hinting towards their workshop.
Yeah, I honestly, I was gonna have the NPC ask you about because you mentioned workers, and I was gonna have the NPC to ask Vin specifically, but I know that would have involved extra talking. Um, perhaps as long as she doesn't die, you could ask her about it sometime, either
I
this
won't
session or
let her
next.
die.
Hopefully she doesn't. I don't mind the extra talking, but it's just that Vin's himself is going to be toned down.
Makes sense.
And also, yes, I was using my new dice, and the D4 is really sharp. Like,
Yes, some people joke like, "Oh, you want me to step on Legos? I want you to step on some D4s."
like this thing hurts just lightly pressing my finger to the tip of it. It
Oh my
hurts.
lord.
So I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure if I land my arm on this wrong, then that's going to be pain.
that's a weapon.
Yes.
Good lord. I should use my big ass con dice. The one.
I'm really tempted to, but I'm keeping it for like something major.
Yes, that would be fun. Just rolling it around. I'm still surprised they were giving those out for free, but I guess it was also advertising. Like, hey, GalaxyCon, 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 we've got your Constitution rolls right here.
It's pretty nice.
It was really nice. The only thing I would change would be the weather. It's actually pretty okay
Oof.
though.
Mhm.
Yeah, the weather, the bugs,
Mm-hmm.
everything else is fine.
The
Yeah, by
bugs,
the
I
way.
will protect you from the
Welcome back,
bugs.
Corey.
Don't worry.
Hi, Corey. Yeah,
As
my
long as I can see where the mobs
Yeah.
are, I will deal with them. Oh, and I
Actually,
get cockroaches too. Anything really.
I got the same dragon scale dice that Stag did for my boyfriend, and I gave them to him this weekend. But he said they're a bit heavy when he tried rolling them.
They are very heavy.
Heavy can be
Yeah.
good.
They're heavy and sharp.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll use them, but he does like them. And if he doesn't use them, they can at least be a nice display piece.
yeah,
Mhm.
So
I'm glad he liked them.
yeah, he likes anything dragon related. So
Dragon.
I'm really happy I could get them for him.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Are you all ready to head back?
I'm ready.
Eee.
Put the music and the website back on.
All right. Well, I'll take us all over. All right, everyone. We have returned, and we are starting round 2. Unless I'll ask once again. Sorry, is there anything else from Vin before we take it to the top of the new round? And Pim will be up next.
Nothing new. I'm going to assume that the tiger, because again, I'm having trouble focusing tonight. The tiger succeeded the con save.
It did succeed on the con save. Yes, won't be
Okay, so
poisoned this time.
what's my con save DC just for reference?
Yes, your con save DC is right now 13. It's basically 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution, which means when you level up eventually, you'll be able to increase your proficiency bonus and it will go up. And then, of course, if you end up increasing your constitution, that will go up from there as well. And if you ever want to change it to another stat, I'm more than happy to make that happen as well.
All right, just making sure because again, tonight is just.
All good. And if at any point you gotta call it early, let me know too. But for now, round 2. Pim, you are up. You're up at this tree. You saw where the fog was coming from. You see that you Dulia summoned moonlight from the sky. Think of it like a big orbital laser to strike this tiger that has come close to the guard, and the other tiger is in close combat with Vin. What would you like to do? Their focus is, of course, not on you, as you're up in this tree. Turn is yours.
Could I shoot fireball? Wait, I don't think I have fireball, but what's the other fire cantrip I have?
Are you thinking of firebolt?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do
Yes.
Ignis.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 4, and then which one were you aiming at again?
The
Sorry to
one
interrupt you.
closest to me, so.
The one closest to you, locked in combat with the guard.
Mm-hmm. I think Vin will be fine with the other tiger.
All right. Also, I forgot that because we're fighting Misty Tigers, I have to get my.
So
Misty
roll
one.
D20 plus 4.
That's correct.
Misty Mountains with Misty Tigers. Whoa!
Oh my gosh! What the heck?
What
oh
the
my
heck?
gosh! Nice. All right. Gang, go ahead and get your nat 20s in chat once again for Pim specifically. This is wild.
I swear I'm not cheating.
I believe you. I see the rolling here. It says D20 and then it says plus 4. So yeah, with that, it's time for some damage. So Firebolt's damage is basically going to be it's normally a D10, but because you crit, it's going to be 2D10. So go ahead and roll me 2D10.
Wowzers.
Okay. Roll. Slash. Roll 2D10. I got 2.
Ooh, sorry.
And 2.
Oh no. This one there needs to be a. Oh, take out the space. Sorry, because you're saying rolling 2, and the space means it just gives you 2. So you'll get more than 2. Don't worry. Much more is in your future.
Yay.
Yeah, and we will definitely.
How do you do this command? Roll. Slash
So
roll.
like this, yeah.
Base. Oh.
2D10, like this without the star.
10.
Best of luck. There we go. That's much better. All right.
11. Nice.
So with the 11 damage, very nice. That is enough to put it in below a quarter. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the red indicator on it to indicate that it's below a quarter health. That's a solid hit. Nice work. Anything else from you? Anything you'd like to yell out from the treetops now that you're up here?
No, I think it's better to stay quiet.
Ooh.
Probably.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Wait. I could roar at them, but I feel like that would be a bit silly, and I wouldn't be very intimidating.
You can stay hidden because you could hit someone with sneak attack down the line.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll stay hidden so I can be sneaky.
So we'll take it over to Dooley. Your turn is up now. Your moonbeam is still active up there. After Dooley will be Jung Soon, followed by Ross Hex on deck after that. Dooley,
All
you're up.
right, we are moving that moonbeam onto the nearly done for tiger.
All right. Let me just double check the distance. Up to 60 feet in any direction. So you move it over. It's about to get blasted with this orbital laser. And of course, I'll do that on its turn, if I'm understanding this spell correctly. Creature enters on the turn. I feel like it counts. But let me do some stuff. I'm going to do some quick research on the side. Would you like to do anything else with your bonus action and your movement?
I am going to get out of the tree, and I'm going to move towards the tiger on the left.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, you! Let's take my Morningstar out and go, hey, don't you pick on them. They have a very serious business that they're trying to run, and you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah! Also, I realized Vin is in the perfect spot for a breath weapon next turn.
Ooh.
Okay, and that'll, I think that's it. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Third creature's when its initial cast, creature's pushed. Oh. So for reasons, I'm just gonna to move the game along. Can I ask you to roll a moonbeam damage again because you moved it over? So I'm gonna let it take damage now from you moving it over, and then also again when it starts its turn.
It's
For now, yeah.
2d10, right?
I believe so. Yes, 2d10 radiant.
Okay.
All right, that is for. Oh. So actually, that's enough to kill this one. Would you like to describe how you're dissipating this one into mist?
The moonbeam kind of travels through the trees. It's going to touch just the tip of its tail and then immediately vaporize this tiger just into little sparkling bits of glowing light.
Nice. Holy shit.
Dooley's gonna look over and give a thumbs up to Jungsoon and then go look back over towards the remaining tiger, holding the morning star like, okay, yeah.
Nice.
Feel a little bit of a badass. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay.
Disintegrate.
Sorry. Yeah. Basically, people in the future might disagree with me, but there are conflicting. From a high level, there's conflicting viewpoints as to when the damage, like when it has to make the save and all that stuff. Like, does it happen only at the start of its turn? Like, do you move it there, set it, and then it starts its turn, and then it hits, that kind of thing? But in the interest of moving along in a timely manner, we're just going to keep going. Rule of cool, all that kind of jazz. So, yeah. You said nothing else on your turn, correct? You gave the thumbs up and everything?
Good.
All right. With that, we are up to Jungsoon, who is going to spend her movement and go 5. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I forgot that there's no grid here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to basically hop over the tree branches here. Let me double check her movement real quick. I think it's as follows. Okay. If anyone can basically get diagonally across her, I will give you the flanking advantage bonus.
Ooh.
But until then, she is going to strike as normal with her d20s. Give me just a moment to pull up. It is... Her multi-attack will go off like this with an 11. That will miss, but a dirty 20 that will hit. Lux, could I ask you to roll her damage 1d10 plus 5?
Okay. Dang.
All right, a 14 is solid damage. It is actually enough exactly to bring this tiger to half health. Setting up movement 4. In order, coming up next is going to be Ross, Hex, then the remaining tiger, then Ventilator. So Ross, you're up first.
Okay. Ross saw what she's putting down and picking up what she's putting down, going into diagonal. Oh, strike with a quarter.
All right, you do have advantage as you are flanking with an ally.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and either roll it twice or toggle advantage on your sheets. Well, I guess you don't. I'll have to enable that on your sheet sometime. Ooh, the 12 is enough to hit. Go ahead and give me your damage.
Woohoo.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's a little
Oh,
bonk for you.
no.
Ross makes a really vicious scream, and then all it does is a little tick.
All right. Wish I could give you. Well, we will look into perhaps powering up your quarterstaff somehow in the future. Perhaps someone in town can take care of that for you. But anything else on your turn before the tiger turns? It's because it's made of mist. While it was attacking and taking attacks from the guard, its head is going to turn around, and then the rest of its body will follow suit. Now that you've caught its attention, anything else from you?
Ooh, that's disturbing. Okay.
I wink. at Huang Jungsun as if I did anything.
All right, Huang Jung-soon perhaps is too busy in combat to realize the -1 that appeared above the tiger. She didn't notice. But next up is the tiger is going to look at Ross Hex deliciously,
Uh-oh.
as if you look delicious, and is going to try to bite you.
Ruh-roh.
Let me see what your AC is right here. I'm seeing an 11. Is that correct?
Yes. Think like that. Think like
Oh, I see. It rolled a value that hits your AC.
that.
Let me get you some damage going here.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, that's the wrong die value. Give me just a sec. It's supposed to be D10. All right. I swear I'm not doing this because you have like a low AC and you're kind of squishy compared to the others. I will attack someone else for the next one. You'll take 15 damage of piercing variety as it bites into you, and not in the hot way, or it can be in the hot way if you're not a coward, I guess.
Oh. Okay, that brings me down
What's your-
significantly.
Mm?
Wait, you said it brings you down? Wait, what is your health right now? What was it?
It was 23 and now it's 8.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Oh.
down. That's not like out. I thought I was eyeing your health correctly. It is going to then swipe at Dooley, and I'm going to go ahead and roll this right here. This one is unfortunately an 18. Oh my gosh, your AC is even lower than Ross's. I need to work on. We gotta have some sessions in so I can up your ACs. But you will take less damage than Dooley did than Ross did. You only take 12 I think, hold on, let me check this. Tiger, where are you? Slashing damage, 12 slashing damage to you. Basically, it bites Ross, and then it brings a large, limb around and slashes you, dealing a healthy chunk of damage. But with its focus on you two, it has taken its eyes off of Vin, who is up next. Vin, you are up. Ooh.
Are you hanging in there? Ross?
Alright, let me go ahead and get this deck save performed by it.
Yeah, I find trying to, I know you trust me, but I do want to have that verification there, so it's like, I'm just gonna roll digitally.
Okay. So because it is distracted, it basically does take this hit straight on. So it is going to take all the radiant damage with its. It rolled a 9, I think. Yeah, 7 plus 2. It rolled a 9, so full radiant damage goes to it. That's
Nice.
enough, I believe, to bring it below a quarter health. So it's looking quite rough. It's starting to dissipate into mist. Its shoulder isn't even there anymore, and its tail is
Ooh.
starting to disappear. That is a solid
Also-
hit. Mm-hmm.
Also, doesn't fire light up some of the tiles? With Vin's breath in particular.
Oh, fire. Oh, let me look at some things. I was looking at the radiant damage. Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, because that happened with the Easter Bunny. I wasn't expecting it to happen because I must have forgotten it in the Mercury Dragon video.
Uh-huh.
But it
Ooh.
seems...
I hope I'm not in that range.
Sure. With that breath, I will go ahead and ignite the tiles that are going to be. It's going to be the 6 that are on its top third, 2/3 and half basically, and then the tile directly in front of you. So I'm going to indicate that with some rectangles right here, real quick. So it's going to be these for sure, as well as this tile right here is on
I just
fire.
realized we are in a forest.
Oh shit.
And I'm in a tree.
Great
Oh,
job, Pip.
Pim, you might want to get some buckets of water or get out of here.
But I like being in a tree.
You might be fine for now. You are at a farther tree than the one that's right there.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else from you before we take it to the top of the new round and Pim will make a move?
That's it from Vin.
All right. New round. Pim is up.
Alright, am I gonna be in the blast zone of this explosion?
You are. Wait, explosion. Do you mean the one that Vin just pulled off?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're too far away. You're basically like 40 something meters to the, or sorry, 40 feet to the. You're like 35, 36 feet away from the blast, and it is in the other direction. So you're okay. From the safety of your tree, is there anything you'd like to do?
Do you think I could? Do you think I could throw another firebolt at the tiger
Yes, you can.
from this distance? Okay.
You absolutely can. Firebolt has one of the longer distances for a cantrip. It's basically, as long as they're within 120 feet, which is 24 squares from you, you can blast them.
Alright.
Yeah, so all you gotta do, give me a d20 and we will add 4 to it. And if you hit a 12 or higher, you all have fought these things long enough that I will tell you their current armor class. Go ahead and hit a 12 or higher.
Alright, so roll d20
And we'll add
plus
4.
4.
Mhm.
Oh, I got an 8.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
the 8 is unfortunate. While you do have a bless, you could attempt to use. You'd have to roll a 4. It's up to you. You can use the bless that you have, the single stack lefts, if you would like, or you can perhaps say that was a warning shot, and
Yeah.
spook it a little bit.
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. I'm sure the rest
Uh-huh.
of the gang will be able to handle it themselves.
All right. Could you give me an intimidation check, actually? So with your intimidation value, your bonus is, of course, it's a flat roll. If you give me a d20, if you roll high enough, you might be able to be like, you might make it piss its pants. Not that it's wearing pants. At least that's a check. Actually, does Tony the Tiger wear pants? Like, in the art I've seen of him, he's not wearing pants, but that's because... Wait, so what were you saying?
Oh,
So roll what?
D20.
Roll to
Okay.
take off Tony the Tiger's pants.
now I have a loop.
Also,
I got
no,
13.
I don't think Tony the Tiger wears pants. I think he just wears that little ascot bandana thing around his
Wait,
neck.
really? Hold
Oh, I
on,
see.
hold on.
No pants for Tony.
Alright, is
Really?
that how
You
you
know-
do any pants pissing?
Why did I think?
I looked it up. I'm gonna.
I'll let you know.
Not sure.
Why
Hold
did I
on,
think he had jeans on? No, wait. What is going
Looking
on?
at something else. Are you looking at? There's a picture of like a tiger in jeans specifically, but the jeans are very. You know what? Maybe I should. Anyway.
I'm putting this in the.
So
This is what he wears.
let me take a look. So for Pim specifically, I will let you know. All right, I'm looking at this, but it's in a different tab. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of, but that's good art. Anyway, oh, that's pretty good art.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, it does tinkle a little. Not like it backs away a little. Actually, it backs away here, triggering attacks of opportunity from both Dooley, Ross, and Vin if you want to spend your reactions to hit it with something you have in your hands,
Yes.
like a weapon
Oh
theoretically.
wait, a reaction or a bonus action?
It's a reaction because currently it's Pim's turn. It's backed away in fear, even though it's not its own turn. I've given this basically a little bit of movement away because of the firebolts that Pim launched.
Okay.
The 15 is successful. You can roll me the damage.
Hey.
Wait, do I get a opportunity?
Yes, you get one too if you would like. If you have something you can attack with, which is pretty likely. All right, that is a 5, whoops, which I will apply to it right now. Unfortunately, the 5 that I'm seeing that Vin rolled does miss. Duelist attack will hit, and also Lux, can you roll with the quarterstaff again? Because technically you're flanking with the guard, your new pal. As it leaves its space, the rules indicate that you still get flanking, even though it's leaving the space. So I just want to see if you roll a nat 20. Otherwise, we will take this 5 bludgeoning from you, and Dooley, you can go ahead and give me your damage as well. Okay, we'll stick with the 15 and the 5 bludgeoning.
I'm a lot stronger against scared tigers.
All right, and that is 6 from Dooley. This thing looks like it's on its last legs. It is quite weak. Anything else from Pim before Dooley inevitably probably might wrap things up for us here?
I was like, you got this, guys. I'll stay here and keep an eye out on things for you.
Alrighty.
All right. With that word of encouragement, Pim's turn is done. We're over to Dooley. This thing looks like it's starting to leave now. It got spooked by the fireball. It looks like it's about to turn tail and run. But you're up.
No. You're not gonna take a piece out of us and try to get away. I'm gonna bring the moonbeam over onto it.
Oh, true. The moonbeam is over here. Let me just slide that over. It is within range. I'm going to have it make the save right now. Can you give me the damage?
Sure.
All right. I am going to let you know a little secret. It has 4 health left. Even if it succeeds, which I'm rolling live for you all right here, right now, with a 14, which, what is your spell save DC if you happen to remember it? I'm going to pull that up. All right, even though it succeeded, it like leaps back even more. It leapt back a little from Pim's fireball. It wet its pants a little, or lack thereof if it's Tony the Tiger, and it sees this moonbeam coming in. It tries to leap out of the way, but it still takes lethal damage if you want to describe how it goes down.
Oh yeah. It touches just a bare whisker and just this light kind of encompasses it for a second. Maybe even shining for a bit because it's a little more ferocious this time. It, took a chunk out, and then poof, glitter.
Nice.
All right, with the glitter, it dissipates. You can see the mist kind of trailing off into the distance, back into the fog from whence it came. Pim specifically can see the fog kind of going back to that specific temple, and I will declare you all victorious. Pat yourselves on the back.
Yippee!
Yay!
Oh, good God. Ross, are you feeling a little raw over there?
I am feeling pretty raw. I mean, look at me.
I mean,
Look at a literal piece of me.
dagger over to Rose. Cast Cure Wounds. Oh my gosh. Where is it?
Thanks for patching me up again, Dooley.
Does anyone have fire extinguisher?
Oh,
Yes,
I
you
forgot
might
about that,
want to,
Dooley.
watch out as the fire is beginning to spread a little. You see that your NPC friend has gone off to rummage for things to help put it out. But until then, if you all have something that you could do to immediately put out the fire and help her out a bit, feel free to do so while I pull out the music.
Oh yeah,
I
go
wonder if
start
it's
on it.
possible that Vin has water. Well, Vin probably doesn't have enough water on them, but yeah. I don't think Vin's going to be very helpful in this.
Let's see what I have here to try and put this down. And then trying to use my feet to...
Could
I
I
mean,
pull something out of my infinite pocket dimension bag?
ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you may.
How'd you have that?
Mm-hmm. Alright, what would I roll for this?
You can roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Roll D100.
It was the fun part.
I got a 69.
Nice.
Nice. Let me see what that one is.
That's the funny sex number.
All right. Well, I will say that oh boy. Why did this group roll this? I'm going to read the description first. Like, this is for real. Let me be completely honest with y'all. I have pulled up the file that I have hooked up to my stream. That anyone listen, like, you all can do this as long as my stream is active. Can roll a daily free magic item. It rolls a D100 and randomly pulls from this file. So this is like, I pull this document up to see what you pull up, and Yes, Isaac here has just rolled 42 an echo keyring. It duplicates keys you put on it. Now, with the 69 that you rolled, I'm reading the description first. I'm going to read the title after, and I swear I did not rig this. This is exactly what is said in this file. Pouring this vial of smelly fluid causes all animals to stay more than 100 feet away from the location you poured it, but attracts all dragons within 3 miles. You have rolled dragon urine.
How does that affect dragonborns?
Oh darn! I was kind of
I
hoping it would be
regret to
something.
find out. So it is a liquid that you can put on a fire, and I swear, like on my right hand, on my left hand, that this is for real. What number 69 is in
Oh
my
my
D100
God.
text file.
Oh, Pim, you've got a liquid. Come pour it out on the
Hey.
fire.
It is a liquid of some sort.
I
Wait,
have no idea what it is, but it'll put it out. Quick! Put
who's
it
on? Who's on fire?
the fire there. Dooley's gonna point.
The fire
Wait,
in
which
front
one-
of us.
Which one is on fire again?
I forgot how to ping.
It's not
like
really
a
a person. It's
tree.
more that it's like starting to spread in the forest and this construction site. You feel that if you don't take care of it soon, it might lick other wooden things in the area and begin to spread.
All right, I pour it on the fire. I pour the dragon piss on the fire.
All
Does-
right.
Is the dragon piss like an aphrodisiac or something?
I'm not sure. I'm
Or
gonna
do
level
dragons
with you.
just like it?
I.
Because
It is from. So someone else
is
made
this
it.
an
I
official
procured.
D&D item?
I'm afraid to look it up. So what I did was about 2/3 to 3/4 of the items in this list I procured from like this. There was this thread where people were submitting their ideas, and I liked most of them, but like about 20, 25, 30% of them I submitted, like I substituted with my own stuff, my own magic items. So most of the stuff here are not things of my own creation. Maybe like 5% are actual D&D items.
Wow, Pim, that's a.
If this is a real
It's
item, then
nice
it has some really weird implications.
I'm gonna look up 5e dragon urine. It is not a real item.
Okay.
For as proof, I will send you the thread that I got it from. I'm just gonna find
Hey,
it.
while you do that, Vin is going to kind of crouch. Get us a little bit closer.
Vin is
Seriously.
like,
Something like that, like
Hmm.
sniffing it as if trying to determine what dragon it's from.
Well, Pim, half of me really wants to see what the rest of what's in that that little container. You know, I'm just curious.
But,
Yeah, because I'm a little
Hey,
bit
you
of
got a lot of
Dragonborn.
interesting stuff in there.
Just a
Didn't
little
I
bit.
pour it out on? Didn't I pour it
You
all out
poured-
on the fire already?
Oh, it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
on the floor. Okay. And then she goes down and like
Oh boy.
casually like tries to you know. She's just next to it.
Stag, can you give me? So you were trying to figure out. Vin was trying to figure out what color dragon was from. Was that correct?
Basically, like
Okay.
whether or not Vin is a master of what dragon pee smells like is a question, but yeah.
Yes. Can you give me a nature check so we can figure this out together? And then if you're high enough, then I will give you a D10 roll.
say
but we'll see how
nature?
it is nature, yes. Nature Colin.
Nature's collar.
Nature Colin is the name of my next druid, actually.
Nice.
Ooh, give me a D10 so you can figure out what color, not what color the liquid is, but what color dragon it originated from.
Oh shit.
No D&D. All right, it is from a. Oh my god. Sorry. I know you're a Mercury dragon, Vin, but what color would you say you are most closely associated with for the class? I know the answer, but
Silver?
yeah, it's silver. So you actually did roll. I'm gonna level with you. I've got a chart here. And if you look at Wikidot, if you look at the thing for Dragonborn, and there's like the 10 different dragon colors here, the 9th entry is silver. So this liquid originated from a silver dragon.
It's a silver dragon. Nice. Where'd you get silver dragon piss?
I don't know. It was in the bag.
It was in your stomach.
It was in your stomach.
My stomach.
It
Race,
was
thank you
in
for
the
the
dragon's
hype.
stomach
Like,
too.
I
If
wasn't.
anyone here is
I
thirsty.
I might have not have even been conscious when I stole half. Like I might not even have been aware of stealing all of this stuff when it happened. It just ends up inside of me.
Where's my friend? That's not surprising.
Mhm.
So if
Interesting.
anyone here is
Listen, I
thirsty
just-
and has nothing to do with the current situation at hand, feel free to drink right now. I'm drinking water. I'm not
Mm,
drinking anything else.
Make some
Mm.
piss if you haven't already.
Make some piss.
That's what the break was for earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
All
No,
right.
drinking is making piss.
There we go.
Well, this territory has now been marked.
Mm-hmm.
This campaign took a weird turn.
Did.
Pam,
it-
did you
well-
see anything up in the tree? I was too focused on trying to make sure the fog
What
didn't come in, but
What if the urine was
Oh,
from
no.
a yellow dragon?
Well, Stag would have needed to roll specifically. I think probably the closest that would be 6. If it had rolled a 6, I would have said it was from a yellow dragon.
The dragon that needs to drink more water.
Yeah, if
Yes,
it
there
was from
actually
a
is a
brown
yellow
dragon,
dragon.
then they are severely dehydrated.
Mm.
I need to watch that video on the yellow dragon.
What was that about Misty Mountains?
Yes. Dooley had posed a question, I believe, about Misty Mountains. Was it? I think it was to Pim because Pim noticed something.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah.
see. I did see something going over there in the fog. There's like a temple or shrine of some sort over there.
oh,
And so now that the fire is out with the help of my handy dandy piss,
Yes. What
we
a
can
line.
go check it out.
Handy dandy piss.
We should go. I think we should go check it out, guys.
Yeah, we should.
how are you feeling, Ross?
I'm feeling like I might be clipping something on Captain Troy Hansen.
Is it
on
Corey's
Twitch
line? Because that was a good line.
TV.
I'm excited to have that featured on the channel.
I like how 2 of your clips, at least 2. I don't know how many more clips you've had, but at least 2
Uh-huh.
Over there,
are relating to piss.
there's like a temple.
What do you mean? Just because the werewolf P blast one, and what's the other one?
Oh.
This
And
one?
So now that the
Anyway,
fire is out,
we shall burn the bridge when we get to it. But yeah, if you all want to travel north towards what Pim saw, you can. It's just the next map over. The guard herself and all her people will thank you all profusely for saving their lives. She'll say, "Are those? Well, oh no, hold on. She actually. Hold on. I have to check my notes. I actually think she. No. She doesn't remember.
Oh no! No.
Oh, she like looks at you and she'll say, "Hey, why are all my men over there? Aren't we? Hey, get back to work," she says to them.
oh, why don't
so
you
I-
or anything?
Oh, is that a question you're posing to her?
Yeah, like we were
Mhm.
helping you. We were helping you kill those tigers a second ago. That's your response to that?
Yeah,
She's
yes, you're
helping
here to
you?
help us kill. Wait, tigers? What tigers?
The ones that just attacked us a second ago, genius.
I forgot I was in push to talk. Fuck.
Oh, hi, welcome back.
Yes, we just got attacked by these weird misty tiger beasts, and well, it seems like you forgot like the last time.
Ross shows like her abs, like got bitten by the tiger, and like, see,
Just
look,
like lift, you have
yeah,
your hand directly flattened against your ab, and you're like bringing it down. Like, yeah, look.
yeah, look.
All right. She'll say, "Oh, wow, those are, huh? Oh, yeah, that definitely. My mouth isn't big enough to have caused that.
My mouth.
All right. Well, you were sent by the magistrate. I don't have reason not to believe you. I'm sorry. I just don't look. Just like with my wounds, and she shows off her wounds again. I don't know what caused these, so I'm also not sure what caused those.
Would you believe us if we told you it was tigers that came out of the mist? The fog, I mean?
He like looks again at Ross Hex's abs, a little too long, and she says, right. That does look like it would be the size of a tiger bite. That's right.
Well, a quick question. What's the shrine up on the hill for?
Ryan up on the. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I haven't ventured out much north of here. Did you? While you were
Oh.
scouting, did you see a shrine up there or something?
Pim did. Pim, can you tell her more?
Yeah, there was a shrine that the fog was coming out of them, and the fog seemed to be what was producing the tigers.
Interesting.
I
Well,
reckon there's some sort of evil afoot happening up there.
I see. Well, we'll hold on the fort over here if any of you all would like to check out, I guess, the origins of the fog.
Yes.
Oh. Is going to quickly peer at the workers to make sure they didn't get hurt.
All right. Go ahead and give me I think it's, oh shoot, what is it? I'm blanking. Let me scroll up. Oh, a medicine check. Okay. You
Oh.
don't see any visible wounds, and of course they were cowering in the back while you all took the front lines. So as far as you can tell, they aren't additionally wounded.
Well, at least your workers are safe. That's good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate you all keeping an eye on us, she'll say.
Did you want to look into their equipment instruction? They're
Yes, I
not
would like
both.
to come back. Also, should we take a rest since isn't Ross at low health or
Oh, I'm okay.
okay?
Kind of.
Yes, Ross was healed up, I think, by Dooley a little bit. Is in at least workable state.
I think I was just wanting to infuse something.
Oh. Sorry, a quick question. Infusing, does that take a short rest or a long rest?
From what I can tell, long rest.
Okay. It is. You could certainly take a long rest if you would like. It would just mean heading back into town and then checking out the shrine in the morning.
That might change.
But I feel like we should do this ASAP.
Yeah.
We don't want any more people getting hurt.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We don't want anything disappearing in the morning.
Fair.
Is your infused item something that you feel might help from a combat viewpoint or more from a utility standpoint, perhaps for the section ahead?
Let's see. I have armor of magical strength. This armor has 6 charges. The wearer can expend the armor charges in the following ways. When the wearer makes a strength check or a strength saving throw, it can expend 1 charge to add a bonus to the roll equal to its intelligence modifier.
Oh.
If the creature would be knocked prone, it can use its reaction to expend 1 charge to avoid being knocked prone. The armor regains 1d6 charges daily at dawn. I also have Enhanced Arcane Focused. While holding this item, a creature gains a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, the creature ignores half cover when making a spell attack. The bonus increases to +2 when you reach 10th level in this class. Mind Sharpener. Mind Sharpener, the infused item, can send a jolt to the wearer to refocus their mind. The item has 4 charges. When the wearer fails a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, the wearer can use its reaction to expend one of the item's charges to succeed instead. The item regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. And Repeating Shot, which is this magic weapon, grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it is used to make a ranged attack, and it ignores the loading property if it has it. If the weapon lacks ammunition, it produces its own, automatically creating 1 piece of magic ammunition when the wielder makes a ranged attacks with it. The ammunition created by the weapon vanishes instantly after it hits or misses a target.
So I will say those all sound to be combat-infused items. I will show my hand and say there is no more combat planned, not only for the rest of this section, but also for the rest of the session.
Wow.
Okay,
Right.
so no long rest required, I guess.
But you are more than welcome to. I think you will very likely have a long rest, basically at the end of session, between sessions, as
Okay.
night will fall by then. So you are more than welcome to. You'll be able to up all your health, especially because no more combat, and also swap out your infused items because there is still combat planned for the
Right.
future.
Ah. Gotcha.
Yeah, the only other thing I have is experimental elixir.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's like I'm just trying not to forget all that Vin can do as an artificer because I have
Right.
a problem forgetting everything my class can do.
Yeah, it's important
true.
to learn the
It's
kit
valid.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's good to remember.
All right, let me look at your elixir real quick. It does sound like unless... All right, we will... How about this? We will... If you have need of an experimental elixir, we shall cross that bridge when we get to it. In case it comes up in the next section. But I'm looking at... Mhm.
I mean, I could say Vin had one because he was in the kitchen prior to them going on this adventure doing something.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, this looks like the kind of thing that you could have had at the ready already. So you can definitely... Because how many do you... Whenever you finish a long rest... Yeah, you had at least one on you. And we can retroactively just say it was of the variety that you personally prefer, or you can choose one now. But yeah, no need to cut things short with a long rest here. It looks like you had at least one to begin with, if not multiple ones for the spell slots that you would have expended during the long rest. So with that in mind, of course, an elixir could be useful in this next map, but I'm ready to take you all to the next map if you all are.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, you should find yourselves at the bottom of this map in particular. I will go ahead and swap out the music as this one kind of dies down. And let me read off a description to you all. Give me just a sec to find the correct page. So,
Ooh.
there's an overgrown path that heads into the forest near the construction site. So traditionally, the two ways characters are meant to discover this is by following a fleeing tiger, the last tiger that is defeated in combat, or by investigating the tree line and succeeding on a DC 14 perception check. But again, this is a result of the nat 20 that Pim
Which is
rolled,
what-
acrobating, like flipping up into the tree.
Ooh, which is what I did.
Exactly. So this description might not necessarily match the path that you see here, but this path is made of worn, muddy stones and leads 400 feet into the forest, and it ends at a rocky pedestal bearing a slab of marble covered in moss. And you see something in the middle of this pedestal, but you might not necessarily be able to make out what it does until much closer.
All right.
So feel free to make your way up the hill if you would like.
Then immediately starts moving.
Oh.
Well, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Oh,
Wait up,
okay,
man.
fine.
Shouldn't go
Dooley will bring up the
alone.
rear, looking around, making sure. Oh my gosh.
But oh, I got a little excited. Sorry about that.
Are you coming? You coming or what?
I'm coming.
Do I gotta pick you? Are you
You gotta-
scared of heights?
Oh,
You
I
wanna sit on my
love high fives.
shoulders?
Ah, that would make everything worse. Thank you for the offer, though. Thank you so much. No, don't you pick me up. Do not pick me up. I mean, as
I
your friend.
wonder how
Uh,
much I'm capable of carrying.
You want to try?
Oh, that's true.
Roll athletics.
Roll.
Aha! Expect a paladin gnome, did you?
We have a hydrate request from the audience, so if anyone here is thirsty, either physically or
Chug, 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 chug.
not physically, drink.
Not physically.
All right.
Yeah,
Those of you who
physically.
have come a little bit closer, you'll see again rocky pedestal bearing a slab of marble covered in moss. There's also a simple stone lantern, and you see a faint blue flame glowing within the lantern. Let me paste the description actually, so you all can see it. I know that I do better when I can read as opposed to hearing it.
Vin is going to peer at it.
Vin,
And I
please don't touch it.
guess.
Vin, please don't touch it.
Don't worry, I want to see what it is first. I'm not that stupid.
You see that
Ross.
you see that it's emitting a
Wait,
dim light for 10 feet.
There's what at the top?
It's I pasted in roll 20. There's basically a rocky pedestal bearing a slab of marble covered in moss. There's also a simple stone lantern with a faint blue flame glowing within.
Vin wants to know if there's magic emanating from it or something.
Sure. Can you give me an Arcana check? All right. You're able to determine again, it's a magical flame that specifically that it's emitting this dim light for 10 feet with no heat. And it has an aura of evocation magic. You're also able to tell with this 18 that this looks like the kind of lantern that would momentarily flare in intensity if a particular name, phrase, or word is spoken within 10 feet of the candle.
Ah,
Don't need the
it's
tiger.
aberration. It's aberration magic, and I think we should absolutely be careful about how we go about it, because it might flare up if we say or do the wrong thing. So be
Oh,
careful,
really?
friends.
Should we destroy it?
I'm not certain that's a good idea.
Oh.
But
You don't really know anything about it beyond that.
what if this is a what if this is a way to get to other places?
Could be.
Perhaps.
What if it was used to summon the beings out of the fog? Maybe that person's still around. I'm gonna look around for footprints. That's okay. To see
Vin
if
is going
like,
to do the
person-
same. Well, Vin is going
Yeah.
Sorry, Vin is going to look around for any other oddities. Not
I
necessarily
see.
footsteps.
So in that case, from Julie, I'd like a survival check because you mentioned footprints specifically. And then Stag, since for Vin you mentioned not just footprints, can you give me an investigation check?
Good survival.
Yeah, survival. All right, I see the 6. Most unfortunate. I'll let you know some info, but you know, the dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So with the 10, Julie is able to determine you actually don't see footprints. You notice that it's as if this shrine has not had visitors for a very long time. The only footprints are your own, It's as if this place has been lost to time.
Hmm.
As for Vin, you also don't find any footprints. The only thing that you basically find is just more moss, like the moss that's on the slab around the lantern.
Hmm. It doesn't look like there's been anyone here except for us in eons.
It doesn't look like there's
Yeah,
anything
no.
else of note around it.
What do you think, Pim? Do you think we should look at it directly or try it?
Yes. I think we should stare at it for as long as we can.
Okay.
Pim, don't get drawn in. Pim.
Okay, then that means that Ross is gonna look at it closely, like right up front of it.
He utters the
In a
word.
careful way.
He utters the word blackjack to see if it will do anything.
The word blackjack does not cause it to flare up in intensity. Ross,
Okay.
within 5 feet, bask in the non-heat glow of this lantern. What would you like to do?
Guess look into it, like mess around and see if there's anything that you can figure out. Hopefully in a
can you
safe
give me
way.
an investigation check?
Yeah.
With a successful 19. As you're messing around with it, did you like pick it up to move it around? That sounds like a pointed question, but you all do know spoilers for me that don't worry, nothing's gonna come out. And well, I mean, something could still come out, and I might still have to ask you to make dex saves. But anyway, how are you investigating the area, like this lantern?
Okay, that'd be very funny. So, she just walks around it, and then, like, if she can't figure anything out, she does lift it up to see if there's anything below it.
So you lift it up, and you see actually there's an inscription in the covered by the moss and under the lantern. Like you see some words under the lantern, and then like if you look, the moss is kind of blocking the rest of it.
Okay, she wipes it away, see what it says.
So you see an inscription that says Day One Ha, warrior for the people. This is both in common, so you can read it, but also in the local language of Yonido, which is known as Halri, in case it comes up for any of you all in the future. And if you or anyone who has read this inscription wants to give me a DC 18 history check, you can. But this is all that you've been able to figure out so far. It has this description here. You're able to read it out, and that's what it says.
Nope.
Alright, does anyone know the language? Oh, wait. Does anyone know any history about these people? I
Oh.
don't know much.
Ooh.
Oh.
Right. So despite the fact you all are technically newcomers to the region, you've spent some time here. Vin in particular. To recap, Halri is meant to essentially be, I'm pretty sure, Korean script, because that's what this region is based on. And Vin in particular recognized the name as an obscure magistrate from Yonido's past. And you also know that it's odd that such a figure would have a shrine dedicated to them, an honor usually awarded only to heroes. So this is information that Vin can relay to the party.
Finn does exactly that. And I'm going to assume they were reading a book somewhere sometime.
Huh.
Or overheard something. I don't know why Finn knows this.
Oh, that's really odd. Why a magistrate? Maybe we should go talk to somebody about this.
Yes.
A benefactor might know, since they're also a magistrate too, right?
Oh yeah, maybe we could ask the locals about.
Well, do we take the little lantern with us then? It seems safe to pick up at least.
Might as well.
We could pick it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good
Oh
idea.
yeah, I'm still holding it. So y'all could read it.
Sure, there's many.
Yeah, I guess we could show it to the person.
Maybe we could go. Yeah, show to the magistrate. If that
Mhm.
doesn't work, we could show to people in the tea shop. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's a lot of knowledgeable people there.
exactly.
A lot of folks from different walks of life do love tea shops.
Yeah, we all know wise people love tea.
Wise people love tea. This is a fact. A good
Mm-hmm.
old mint, a chamomile. Perfect
Mhm.
nighttime medicine, I swear.
Nice. So, magistrate first or tea shop first? What would you all like to do before we take our last break for the session in just a minute?
I don't
Hmm.
have any preference.
uh,
What do you think? No preference from Finn. I would say magistrate.
Yeah, I'd say
Personally.
magistrate is our best bet.
okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you. I'll take you all over the map now, and we'll take a quick 3-minute break, and then last break of the session. I'll see you all in 3 minutes.
Ooh, yippee.
Alright. And we got a cool lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to hit someone. Wait, maybe I should give it to you, Dooley. Let you.
Me? No! You have the honor of carrying it. You're the lantern bearer, the bearer of the lantern.
I am definitely one for like I don't mean to spoil any fun, but I am definitely one for like ending soon
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh yeah.
having to cough in the background is wearing me down a lot.
Yeah, your
Alright.
voice sounds pretty rough.
Are you sick?
I am still coughing from when I got sick weeks ago for the con.
Oh,
Oh, jeez,
no.
that sounds rough.
It's bad.
Was
Like I
it
Yeah.
COVID
recently
that
got
you
what?
It's
Was it
not
COVID
COVID, is it?
that you had?
Well, so Dad got sick first. He did test positive for COVID,
Oh.
but we're not sure if it is actually COVID or a false positive since it just felt like a head cold. And thankfully none of you got sick.
Mm.
But right now I don't feel anything else. I'm just coughing my lungs out. And I recently did get medicine to kind of suppress it a bit, which
Mm-hmm.
is helping, although the medicine does make me a bit loopy.
I'm,
Fun.
I'm surprised I'm completely okay.
Yeah,
Also
you're
okay.
surprising, especially.
I'll be back in a
Man,
sec.
it might be some kind of strain of COVID, because fun thing, it can have different effects, like just feeling like a head cold and whatnot.
Yeah, there are
But then,
COVIDs that don't feel that bad.
This
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. Why?
yeah, yeah, like worse might have got it from me, which I feel really bad about.
Oh, I heard Morse is feeling better. At least according to his Discord status earlier.
oh,
Yeah, I really
fun.
hope he didn't get anything from me, or else he is going to be coughing for the next few weeks.
That's
Probably. Like, one of my friends did mention that the one time he got COVID, he was coughing for months.
No.
Here's a question: do you feel out of breath when you try to do anything physical?
Not really, no. I mostly just feel
Okay.
out of breath when I'm coughing, but that's kind of par for the course.
Okay, Stag, go
Like,
for a jog right now. We're gonna test this
like,
out. Theory.
In
I,
those 3
I,
minutes.
I know I don't feel out of breath because I have been swinging as per
Okay.
usual.
Okay.
Like, I do know that being on the swing does sometimes make it a bit worse, but I assume that's because of the heat and the air
Okay.
flying at my face.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Like, let's see. Because I think I told you and Lux this a few hours ago, but on Friday, it was so bad it nearly pulled my shoulder.
Uh,
Or it felt like it nearly did.
we can
That is
ask
painful.
Troy how long.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll pose it to you all. Basically, you're about to talk to the magistrate. I'll give you a full disclosure of what's happening. Again, no combat is scheduled for the rest of the session. You're going to talk to the magistrate, and then you're going to check out the tea shop and like ask around about the lantern. So we can either stop like now, basically. We could stop after you talk to the magistrate, or we can stop after you talk to the magistrate and inquire at the tea shop. It's up to you all, primarily you, Stag.
Again, I don't want to spoil any fun, but I would like to do this when we're all able to focus on it,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
I can't.
Better you feeling good while we're doing it. No.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really hoping I'm really hoping this doesn't last for months, and that will be the next time we do this. I won't be coughing my lungs out.
Yeah, it's better we're all like in a good condition, having fun, and not feeling really bad about it. No?
Yeah, sucks having to do like D&D like at like half operating capacity. So makes
I've
sense.
been there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Remember when I lost my voice that one time?
Yeah. And it was
That was
fun.
fun still.
The times
It
we
was
did have.
so fun. The squeaky dooley.
All right. In that case, I'll probably take us back over, and we can say our like catch you all next time, and then I'll wrap up things on my end from there.
Okay.
Thanks, Troy,
Alright.
for being
Thank you,
amenable
Troy.
to that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we got a good like 2-something hours in, so makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
We'll hear you next time, Reese.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I know. Reese.
Sorry,
Yeah, no
Reese.
worries.
Sorry,
I'm learning about your characters.
Ooh, this is all part of the to improve the NPC factory output.
Ooh, oh, wait.
Ooh, I'm interested.
I'm
Although-
watching? No? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Next time I might be able to do more characters too, because I was only planning on doing one this time. But if I'm prepared next time, I can do more probably.
Yeah.
That'd be
Woohoo.
fun. Yes.
All right, I'll take us over. We'll say bye to my end at least, and then we'll call it from there.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
would we call them a Reese PC?
Are we good?
Like,
I get it.
Yeah,
And then
back
when I have
Reese
more,
PCs.
yeah, when I have more,
Reese
it's Reese
PCs, that's
Peace.
funny.
Reese, Reese, Reese.
All right, let me bring my people back, and here we go.
All right.
All right, and we have returned, albeit briefly, as we will save the. Oh, welcome back. Thank you, Reese. We will save the discussion with the newly discovered lantern with Magistrate Kunanjun for next time, and then potentially all will visit a tea shop after that, inquire around there. So that is saved for episode 3 of Journey to the Sleighdiant Citadel. We'll call it there. GG.
GG's. Thanks everyone for
Yeah.
hanging out
Good
today.
night,
It was
everybody.
really fun getting to do this again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks for. Yeah, thanks for DMing again.
Yes, thank you
Yeah.
for the memories and the dragon piss along the way.
Oh, D&D, things I can't
Dragon.
expect.
The dragon piss we made along the way.
Gosh, your model looks so good, Troy.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
know it's so cool.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
excited to use it. Thank you all for being the guinea pigs.
You
And Reese,
little
thank you for
lamb.
being on deck. Excited to have you voice that NPC next time. We'll figure out what that is.
Yeah.
I'll build more of a backstory. Don't worry.
Nice.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah, I like doing that with existing NPCs. Yes, thank you all. Any last words before we go bye-bye?
Wait, I have not seen your
Model.
yeah, your model.
Feel free to check it out. And Lux, is there anyone you'd like to raid when we get out of here?
Feel free to check it out at twitch.tv/Captain Troy Handsome. Good question. Oh,
No, Stuckham says you all did amazing, by the
Oh,
way.
there you
Long
are.
time viewer and supporter of you all. Thank you, Stuckham. I appreciate
thank
the
you,
kind
Oh
Stuckham.
yeah,
words.
it's really cute. I like it.
Thank
Can I give you choices, Troy? Because I am not
Yes,
good with choices.
please do.
I have.
Oh, since we're rating out, sorry, let me just call it for what I'm recording right here. I hope you all have good night, good afternoon, and good morning wherever you are. Whether you're, I guess, watching for the future. Bye.
Bye, future people.
Bye.
All right. Thank you all. I've paused and eventually we'll stop my recording. Yeah, lay it on me. Stuckham says, thanks for another great stream. Always love seeing you all on stream. You guys are amazing. All right, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Kind words.
Thanks.
Yes, those the people I linked to you. I gave you 2 choices.
Okay. It sounds like I'm willing to do the first one.
Okay, sounds good to me. This person I don't know them. I hope they are cool. So
Okay.
I'll start the process.
All right, I'll head over there in just a bit. Let me say bye to my people.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, yeah. I can just start the thing now. Well, I will say if you all are subscribed, you can pop this, and if you're not subscribed, you can pop this. Yeah, we will reconvene very soon for episode 3 of Journeys Through the Sleighdiant Citadel. Keep a lookout, and we can see the epic conclusion to this story, or the second, or the penultimate, because it might be 4. But we'll shoot for episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yay!
thanks so much, Troy, for
Yay.
hosting, everyone for coming.
GG's.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
I end here.